Working lap 9, Glenn Cooper has maintained his lead. In the E class, Scott Riddich is still in the lead, putting a little bit of a gap over his competitors. Turn 1 is a hard braking area, which is why they have all that pit gravel out there. And as you can see, Carl from Little Forest, Illinois, runs it a little deep and ends up getting stuck in that area. While down in turn 8, we see a driver going hard on the brakes, touches the grass, ends up spinning. He checks his mirrors, his underwear, gets back into the action. Formula E leaders coming through turn 8. As you can see, Scott's starting to pull out a good little lead. Coming down into turn 14, coming the corner, we have a car off. Waving yellow in that corner as he starts to enter back onto the track. Leaders coming through that waving yellow. Serving up lap 11, we can see the lead that our Formula B leader Glenn Cooper has pulled out on the rest of the field going up towards the two-rotor bridge. A little bit of smoke coming from the lap cars. Turn 5 is another hard braking area as Keith Carter, car number 20, runs. A little too hard on the brakes. Back comes around. He's going to be able to get back into the action. Leader comes through turn 7, Glenn Cooper. Dramatic lead as we have a car pull off to the side. Little smoke coming from the engine compartment area. I would say he has some sort of drivetrain failure. Fire truck comes out to make sure that there's no major issue with that car going to blaze. In our final lap of action, we see things start to heat up as a car spins coming into turn 7. He's going to try to get back into the action and gain back as many positions as he can. See another car spin coming out of 7. Looks like our final lap of action is really heating up. The leader comes into turn 14 for the final time as we see a change in the second place position. Mark Jarenko has moved up into second place. Tow vehicle pulling the car back to the pits. The strap breaks and leaves the car stranded in the middle of turn 14 for traffic to deal with as they come around that corner. Dangerous scenario. We see our rest of our field heading up towards the checkered flag for the final time coming into turn 14. Formula E leaders have to deal with that stranded car as they come through 14 for the final time. Scott Riddich maintaining his lead with Nick Evans coming in behind him and Scott McQueen pulling up third. Hard racing going on through the ranks as you can see coming out of 14. The 13 car gets a little zealous, ends up spinning the 39 car as they're heading up towards the start-finish to end the race. That's going to put a damper on that 39 car's day, to say the least. Meanwhile, down in turn 14, finally Hope comes to the rescue and the safety truck comes out and acts as a shield for the stranded car to make sure that everyone got past to their safety.
Located on the hill between corners 7 and 8.
All right, everybody okay? We're here?
Burgers, fries.
We're here with Glenn Cooper, second June Sprints win in a row. Glenn, how does it feel the second time around to know that you defended your title?
I'll tell you what, the field this year was about twice as deep as last year. We had 8 manufacturers and 10 cars. It feels incredible. Some of these guys are multi-time national champions from other classes, from DSR and from Formula Continental. They came into Formula B. It's growing. It's awesome to be part of it.
We heard today the track was slicker than it was yesterday, obviously with the sun and the warmer temperatures. How did it feel out there for you today?
Well, I'll tell you, I had about 235 degrees showing on water temp, and I was waiting for the thing to blow. But I tell you, I got a good engine builder, and that's a fresh motor in the car, and we're going to Mosport from here next weekend up in Canada. Everything's running good, man. It was hot, but it went by pretty quick. Our class doesn't go to the runoffs just yet, but we do have our national championship at Road Atlanta's ARC, the American Road Race of Champions, and that's where Formula 1000's title will be decided.
How much experience do you have at Road Atlanta do you think you can play on to at the ARC?
Well, that's the beauty of it. I'm from Atlanta. I've raced on motorcycles since 1984 and in cars for the past 10 years. Probably got a couple of thousand miles around that track. It's my home track. I've got the lap record there from last year's ARC and a very close second place last year. I think I got it covered this year. We'll see.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Scott Reddick, Formula Enterprise winner here at the June Sprint. Scott, first of all, congratulations. How did today's track conditions differ from yesterday's for you?
Well, thanks. The track was definitely pretty good in the morning, but this afternoon it was really hot and it was definitely getting a little slick out there.
Now, what most people don't realize, if you're watching the runoffs and you see that there's one class, here at the June Sprints, there's 10 different groups with combined classes. How did that work to your advantage or disadvantage with the Formula Continentals?
Well, I think it was kind of neutral. I definitely got held up a few times, and I think Nick got held up, so it worked out all right. I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of what you have to group together. I prefer to be by ourselves, but it really worked out just fine.
Going into the runoffs, which are a couple months away here at Road America, do you feel you have more of an advantage now that you have won the June Sprints?
Yes, I'm quite confident. It's a brand new car. This is the first time I've ever driven in this class, so we've really got a lot of development on setups to improve the car, and then obviously winning and setting a track record will give us a big boost for the race.
Congratulations.
Thanks.